Superhot is an action shooter for VR, but you may say, what makes it different than any other shooter in VR? Well, this one's good. It's great for one specific reason. Well, not one specific reason, but there's multiple reasons. Anyway, I'm getting off track. It's good because I'm assuming the devs spent years making it this good, because it's the perfect VR game. And it's the perfect game for anyone who wants to try VR. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, that's it. Say the joke twice. Video over. Joke, laugh. Okay. And what I mean is, what makes this game good is the fact that time only moves when you move. A mechanic that is perfect for VR and a shooter. This game is not the most difficult game ever. It's no Beat Saber Expert Plus, but it's no Animal Crossing. Some of the levels get pretty hard. I spent like an hour on, I think, the final level, but that's about it. Superhot does not really have a plot besides to do what triangle says, and yes, there's a triangle, and it tells you to do things. But this game almost has no plot besides shooting red guys. So, if you want a plot-heavy game, it might not be for you. Motion sickness. I have to talk about this because this is a VR game and people get motion sick. So motion sickness happens in VR whenever you move the character, so it happens whenever the character is moving and you're standing still. So for example, let's say in Half-Life Alyx, you would move the thumbstick, walk around the thumbstick because you can't, the headset wouldn't be able to track your movement because you would have to move very far in a position that most people can't move very far. So you have to move with the thumbstick, but Superhot does not have you move with the thumbstick, and also like Beat Saber, you don't move around. Like, it teleports you from place to place whenever you need to shoot people. Weapons. Weapons in Superhot use a slew of weapons to beat baddies, such as gun, better gun, long gun. You also got a bunch of melee weapons. You gotta whack enemies, you got swords. You don't have swords. You have knives, you have axes, frying pans, knives, ashtrays. Yeah. And if your gun runs out of bullets, you can throw any gun or object depending on level. So for example, let's say you're on a plane and they got some little cups. You can just pick up a cup and boom, you can throw them at. You just throw guns, knives, you can throw about anything. And then you also got lasers. You got laser hands. And the trade-off with having laser hands is, one, there's a cooldown, as well as the time moves normally when you're using the lasers, so it's difficult to survive if you're using them. It's like a last resort if you run out of bullets. My one big complaint about this is how short and how little levels there are. There are 19 levels. Considering the first about 10 levels can be completed first try, it's not great. Actually, I think there's like 20 levels. I might be a little off, but... And then there's a few positions to stand on each level, let's say about 5 positions per level, which is you shoot 3 people and then move on. And my final verdict, Superhot is one of the best Oculus games, and just best VR game ever. If you ever get a VR headset, you have to try it. It is the perfect VR game. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Probably gonna do more reviews. I need more games to play. If you have any VR game suggestions that are on Oculus specifically, please let me know. I want to play more VR games. I just don't know which ones to get. And Anders is probably getting mad at me because this video is decently long and he doesn't want to edit all of it, so I'm just gonna move on.
You already know what game this is. You saw in the title, you saw all the YouTubers play it 5 years ago, and it's the most innovative shooter you've ever played. So why are we, two idiots, making a review of one of the most popular games to date? Because I'm almost positive that most of you have gotten VR headsets for Christmas. And this should have been one of the first games you bought, along with, Beat Saber. And if that's not you, well, first, why don't you go get yourself a Quest 2? And second, why are you here? It's a Superhot VR in the title. You think we're going to go review Hollow Knight again? Okay, well, we will review Hollow Knight again. Our first one was not very good, but I'm getting off track. Go pick up a Quest 2, get yourself Superhot, play through it, and come back. I'll still be here. Superhot is a first-person shooter and fister. Oh, wait. That can't be what the script says. Oh, God. Where you punch red boys until they shatter like glass, cutting off their hopes and dreams of becoming a famous YouTube star. Or a Twitch thought. One of the two. It's never just one these days. And with that, that's the whole game. You just stand there and kill red dudes. It's simple fun. You can explain to anybody, throw your grandma in VR, tell her to kill red dudes. She'll be ecstatic, I swear.